How many times this week did you waste 5 minutes searching for some client file you know exists somewhere? Email attachment, Slack thread, Google Drive, folder on your computer. That's the chaos that Kepteasy eliminates. Let me walk you through the workflow. If you're a consultant, a marketer, or a web designer and developer that does client work, or you're a solo founder looking to be more organized, then this video is for you. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. That would help a lot. Here's what happens with most setups. 1. Time wasted searching for things. You spend more time looking for files, notes, messages than you do putting work in. Email, Slack, Notion, Drive, notes on paper, folders on your computer. 2. Context switching kills focus. You need to log into 3 to 4 different tools. Each time, this saps your mental energy and breaks your flow. 3. Client confusion and repeated questions. You end up becoming the middleman between you and your own organization system because your client can't find or source the information and answers that you've already provided. My principle is simple. Everything related to a client or a project in one place, one location. No searching through emails and threads or hunting through folders looking for something. If you can't find it within 10 seconds, it's broken. Kepteasy is a client portal that is built around that principle. It's one platform where you manage consulting engagements, web projects, and marketing campaigns. Each profession gets specialized tools, however, they're all built on the same foundation, sharing messages and communication and clients with some core tools like CRM, time tracking, invoicing, and white label customization. It replaces the scattered mess of email for communication, Drive for files, Asana for tasks, different tools for invoicing, and spreadsheets for time tracking, all which force you to jump between tools. It connects your client work, your time tracking, your invoicing, your project deliverables, all connected to the same client and or project and campaign if you want. No duplicate data entry, no wondering if everything's up to date. And now we're just going to jump into the Kepteasy platform and go through some quick workflows. So here we are now into the Kepteasy account. The first one we're going to do is a quick little web project here. So say you got a notification about a message from a client. You come in and click this new hero image. I'd like a new hero image on my consulting site, files attached. So you can click it here if you want. You can also jump over to files and it automatically gets uploaded there. So then you can just download it here, save image as, save. And now, of course, you're saving it to your computer in a folder, but the files always has those files. So you don't have to search through your folder again. You can just come quickly find it here. So you go, okay, sweet. So they need something done. It's a client that likes to be organized. So you come in and start a new task. And you can just go, okay, create homepage mockup. It doesn't have to be ideal or like the same thing. And update hero image on homepage. Image on homepage. You can just make a quick little note here. Choose a project. You can assign it to a client if there isn't a project. The date, they didn't give you one, so you can just choose whatever. You create the task. And now you have it here. We have it as to do, so you can change it to in progress. So now it's in progress. If your client happens to be looking, they'll see that it's in progress. And then say you forget, darn, what's the site? How do I log in? You come over to URLs and environment. This you set up beforehand when a project is started. And you go, oh, here's the admin. You can just click on that. You can use their username and password if you like, if you forget yours. And so then we jump over. Client has a WordPress site running Divi. So you go, okay, pages. You go, okay, I remember this homepage. Okay, it's home A. So you can click on this. You can edit with Divi. You open this up. It loads the page. And you just go, okay, we just need to change this. So you can just double click in the image. Right here, you upload a file, select files. You just downloaded it so you know right where it is. It'll be right at the top. You click that. You wait for that to upload. You go, oh, perfect. So consulting the town I live in or something, right? Like whatever the alt text needs to be for the SEO. You can change the size, etc., etc. You upload the image. You click that. You go perfect. So then you go to save it here. You save the page. You now have the new image. Jump back into here. Come over to our tasks and approvals. Here's our update hero image on homepage. Completed. And request approval. Hero image. Updated hero image on home page A. Design, you select the project, and then you can select the client to review. Obviously, I need to stylize that button. You submit for approval. And now that is in approval here, pending hero image, and that's pending. If you want, you can come back to here and be like, hey, no problem. I just updated it. Take a look and see if that is good. If so, check your tasks for the approval pending and mark it as good. Thanks. Send the message and you are done. Just like that, a quick little web workflow to update something. Files right there, a way to get your approval documented, messaged, communicated, everything right there which you need. And that took hardly any time at all. Okay, now what we're going to do is jump over into the consulting platform and go through a quick workflow again of how you might deal with a client. And so now we're over into the account portion, and why I'm starting here is we're actually going to jump into proposals first. And so say you have a new lead and you want to make them a proposal for like marketing strategy, and you've already onboarded them into a client, so you don't have to put lead here. Service types consulting, currency Canadian here, valid for 30 days, tax rate 5%, say, discount amount none, and executive summary. So just like whatever you're putting here, you can put your full thing you need here. Marketing strategy for 2026 for new launch and recalibration of brand and product kind of thing. Let's just see just like phase, project, ongoing retainer, internal notes, awesome client, create proposal, and then you can edit your proposal if needed. You can add, say, like a service description, just say like consulting, just sort of like retainer based phased project, whatever you need. Quantity 1, unit price, say you need 5,000 up front. Or we'll just say you're doing hourly, so you're doing 150 an hour. Payment terms, monthly recurring. Due on acceptance. Let's say hourly or retain full, just say retainer up front, etc., etc. And just say you want, 2,500 to start. Save the changes. There you go. And then, so then you can just take a preview if you want, just to see how it's going to look. and then you can just send it to client, send proposal. So now the client has that in there. Okay, so let's say now you get a notification saying you have a message and as well that the proposal has been accepted. So we jump back over into the account and you can come over and look at, say, proposals, and you can see recently accepted right here. Accepted, perfect, and also the payment would have gone through. So you go, okay, great, let's go check into our consulting. Let's check the message. And we have, oh, hey, I just checked proposal, looks great, payment's been made, can't wait to get started, booked a live session, thanks. So you go, okay, great. You go and grab the live session link here and you check it out and you go, oh, okay, there's a live session booked. One for the marketing strategy with that client, you view it. Session hasn't started yet, you can join 15 minutes before, some other information. And then what does happen in this page is a green join session button will show up when you have 15 minutes and it'll sort of blink on you, and then you click that and it connects into your live session. And so what happens then with the live session is you'll do your live session, you'll talk like Zoom or Teams or Skype or whatever video conferencing you might use, but now this is your own in your account, branded, so you have something right in here to connect with live sessions. You don't have to send them a link out and then log into some third party. It's just right here for you. And the beautiful part about this is sessions are recorded. So when your session's done, in the details here, it'll show up with the link for the recording. And the coolest part is that recording will actually transcribe notes. And so you'll come into your notes, and if you don't want to take notes by hand, this will transcribe notes for you from the live recording. And they will automatically be uploaded into your notes page so that you can focus on the consultation. You don't have to be multitasking, trying to write stuff down quickly while a client maybe talks about whatever they're talking about. And then you can just go review them in the notes, and then you can also make them available to the client as well. You can do manual notes. So let's say you just added this for the client, and then you have a nice editable one on your side. You can make changes. You can link it to a client, to a project. You can link it to a live session, and you can add tags, and you can choose to share it with the client or not. And then on the client side, they only see just the text of it. They don't have an option to do anything. And so it's a really cool way to share notes with your client as well. A couple ways to make it really handy for that. So then what you can do is, now say you have a deliverable. So then you need to create some kind of deliverable for the client. You just pop in, you choose your client, marketing strategy, you choose that. And say you have whatever you have. We'll just say it could be an analysis or something, right? So you choose analysis. Maybe it's just a custom. You're in the discovery phase still. So this is just like marketing strategy analysis. Description, just overview of consultant SWOT analysis of marketing and proposed strategy. Quick analysis of current marketing and proposed strategy kind of thing. And then you can choose to add some markdown content, or you can upload a file. I'll just quickly add a PDF here, and then you choose create deliverables. Bam, you now have this deliverables file. So you can just get a look at this, some quick actions. You can edit it, you can download it, and you can just see the information you have. And then if that's good, you can just submit for review. Bam, and then status changes, clients reviewing. And then so now they're just reviewing the deliverable that you sent them. And as well, it's also version based. So what'll happen is as deliverables, you do deliverables and deliverables change, there will be, you can see version here. So this is, we just did the marketing strategy analysis, version 1, February 22nd. 2026. And then if you make a change to it, then the client knows what version they're on. So that's really good and handy, just like that. And so you can see just with that right there, a quick little consulting workflow of how you can make a proposal to somebody you've already onboarded, and then send some messages and go through a live session where you do some consulting. In this example, is just like a discovery phase. Then the recording will save, the transcript will send notes to your note page. You can add manual notes if you want, you can edit those, and then you can create a deliverable, send that off, do revisions. The revisions are updated, download the PDF, everything right there. Perfect for just tracking and reporting and getting approvals and stuff. So that was the example of a little consulting workflow. If you remember one thing from this video, it's that client work doesn't have to be chaos. Chaos comes from scattered tools, files, tool hopping, and jumping around. You don't need less features. You need better organization. And that's what Kepteasy does. So if you're currently doing client work, whether it's consulting, marketing, or web, think about your current process and workflow. Where does your communication and messages happen? How do files get sent and delivered? Where are you tracking your files and your versions? How is time tracking happening? Where does invoicing happen? How does your onboarding and your proposals connect with the rest of your platform? How do you have your specialized tools for what you're doing? Or do you have like multiple logins and multiple ways that you're communicating and delivering and monitoring and tracking? This is where Kepteasy comes in handy and solves all of these problems, along with things like the automatic transcribing of sessions. It allows you to focus more. You're streamlined. You don't have to be multitasking. As well, you have much better tracking and approval flows with tasks, all built within the one platform. In the next video, I'm going to do a deep dive of a marketing campaign walkthrough of the workflow of how you're going to deal with a client, accepting a strategy, and then creating a campaign, grabbing some files, showing them an asset bundle around a specific campaign, and then also a preview portal of some ads that you've created for them that you need approval on before you send them live, as well setting up a performance score for that campaign and just intaking a lead. So if you're a consultant, a marketer, or a web designer and developer, or a solo founder that's building things, or if you're just into client management systems and Django multi-tenant SaaS stuff, you should subscribe to the channel and like the video. It would help a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.